Alright, good morning you guys. Last time we talked about multiplying using expanded form, and today more specifically we're going to be using partial products to multiply today. However, this is essentially the same thing as using expanded form. We just don't see all of the steps when we do it, and adults, it looks more like just a traditional multiplication problem. So I have 3 examples today. The first one is just a pretty basic one. It's 6 times 43. And so last time expanded form we were writing out 6 times 40 and 6 times 3. Today we're going to skip some of that, so it's a little less tedious. So we're going to stack our numbers just like normal. I would recommend putting the bigger number on top, so 43 times 6. And so again, for expanded form, we have to think about 43 as 40 plus 3. So when you see this, the 4, for example, in this problem, this 4 stands for 40. So when you multiply, you're going to multiply the 6 times the 40 and the 6 times the 3. Again, it's expanded form. Basically, we're really focusing here on place value. So the first thing we're going to do is 6 times the 4, but the 4 stands for 40, so it's really 6 times 40. I know that 6 times 4 is 24, so 6 times 40 is 240. So our first line is 240. Now we can move on to the second part, which is the 6 times 3. 3 is in the ones place, so it's just standing as 3. I know that 3 times 6 or 6 times 3 is 18, so line up your place values, and you get 18. When you've multiplied the 6 times all of the 40 and the 3, you add them up to find the product. 0 plus 8 is 8, 4 plus 1 is 5, 2 plus 9 is 2. So the whole answer is 258. This is similar to standard multiplication. It looks about the same. We're just really focusing on place value. In standard multiplication, some people find it difficult to remember to put in this 0 here. But when we talk about using partial products and focusing on place value, it's easier to understand where that 0, it looks like an extra 0, has come from. It's because we were talking about this 4 as representing 40. So let's try one with a 3-digit number. We have 471 times 4. That's a 7. And so again, you don't need to write this. If you can just visualize it, that's what we're aiming towards. But the 471 is really 471 put together. So when we multiply, this 4 right here is really saying 400 times 4. I know that 4 times 4 is 16. Since I'm talking about the hundreds, I'm going to add my 2 extra zeros though. Now we can move on to the tens place. This is saying 70 times 4. I know that 7 times 4 is 28. Since I'm in the tens place, I have 1 extra 0. So it's 280. And then the last one is just the ones place. So 1 times 4 is just 4. So now if you add everything up, 0 plus 0 plus 4 is 4. 0 plus 8 is 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. 1 plus nothing is 1. So the final answer is 1,884. right, and then one more. This is now, we're talking about the thousands. So I would again put the bigger number on top, 4,572 times 2. So with partial products, we don't really need to, when we're multiplying, you don't need to regroup up here and remember to add that extra number in. What I mean by that is like when you did 7 times 2, you don't need to put a 4 and carry the 1 to the next one because partial products is focusing on place value. So again, the 4,572 is 4,000 plus 500 plus 70 plus 2. Okay, so the first one, 4,000 times 2 is 8,000. Just run with the pen. Okay, 500 times 2 is 1,000. Need a different color maybe. This 7 is 70 times 2, which is 140. And then the last one, 2 times 2 is just 4. Add everything up. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 is just 4. 0 plus 0 plus 4 is 4 again. 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. So the final answer is 9,144. So this is really, besides relying on place value, it also is assuming that your student knows all of their math facts. If your child does not know, for example, 4 times 2 is 8, they're not going to know that 4,000 times 2 is 8,000. So let me know if you guys have any questions, and thank you for watching.